Professional job search strategies. Land your dream job. Looking for a job is an experience that serves most people to build their career. Although it is inevitable, the process itself may not be pleasant. Unemployment affects people not only in terms of income, but also in terms of health and mortality. Before continuing, dear viewers, if you appreciate the content of this video and are satisfied with it, we invite you to consider the option of subscribing to our channel or supporting us with a donation. Your support is essential for the growth and constant improvement of our channel, and it will allow us to continue producing high-quality content for you. You can do it here below, through the appropriate buttons, subscribe, and thanks. The longer unemployment lasts, the more serious the consequences on health, including depression. The unemployed also lose friends and self-esteem, and the longer they remain unemployed, the harder it is to find a new job. Some people choose to remain voluntarily unemployed because they have enough savings to live comfortably while leaving an unsatisfying job and looking for a new one. On the other hand, some people are forced to remain unemployed because technological advances have eliminated human labor or because there are fewer jobs available due to insufficient market demand. Both new graduates looking for a job and those who have left the job and are looking for a new one will face unemployment. If you do not have the luck of finding a highly sought-after job, re-entering the job market can be a difficult and frustrating experience. When looking for a job, you often receive a lot of advice on what to do, but unfortunately most of it turns out to be ineffective. This is no surprise, because looking for a job is no longer just about applying and hoping to be called for an interview. In today's highly competitive and network-driven job market, very few people get a job simply by applying and interviewing. Those who look for a job with the most success use a series of strategies to stand out, from building a social presence to targeting companies. In today's video, Practical Wisdom provides you with effective strategies for finding a job as a professional. Part 1. Customize your resume and cover letter. The resume is the main weapon in the job search. It is important to take the time to write a concise resume and cover letter. Your resume is designed to make a good impression on a potential employer and is often the first impression a potential employer has of you. If you do not make a good first impression, the potential employer will not consider you the right person for the job and will be more likely to move on to another candidate who presents a better resume. When writing your resume, try to create a targeted and performance-oriented resume that highlights your relevant results for the position you are applying for. Ask friends, family, colleagues, career counselors or other professionals to review your resume and cover letter to identify any errors and offer advice. This way, you will not be embarrassed by formatting or grammar errors that you were unaware of. You can also consult resume templates online and resume builders. Number 2. Know your career goals. Start by having a clear idea of what career you want. Be clear about what you want to do, why you want to do it, and what qualifies you. This is particularly important for those looking for a job for the first time and for those changing careers. Set clear and realistic goals, plan how to achieve them, and write down what makes you suitable for that career path. The better you know yourself, the more likely you are to find a new job that gives you greater satisfaction. N3. Plan ahead. Looking for a job is in itself a full-time job. In fact, according to experts, job seekers should devote at least 15 hours a week to job search activities, while the unemployed should devote twice the time. It is therefore important to organize yourself and your schedule for job searching. Identify key points such as the ideal duration of your job search, the type of company you want to work for, and when you want to start looking for a job. Section 4. Find a job that suits you. Once you have clarified your career goals, look for job offers that match your interests and use job search engines with keywords that match you. This way, you can narrow the scope of your search criteria and save time. Do not limit yourself to manual online searching, but use all job search options, including contacting companies and recruiters directly, attending career fairs, searching on social media, and using professional consulting services. 5. Research the target company. Once you have found a job that interests you, research the employer and contact them before applying. Employer research will provide you with information on the culture, benefits, salary structure, products and services, work environment, and whether you want to work there. It also allows you to adapt your resume and cover letter to the requirements of the job posting. N6. Use your connections. Networking involves building and cultivating long-term and mutually beneficial relationships with the people you meet. A wide and solid network of contacts offers more job opportunities. Whether face-to-face or online, networking is essential for a successful job search. Regardless of age, networking is the most important way to find a job. In fact, experts agree that those who have more connections are often the ones who are most successful. With the right employee referrals, the chances of finding a job increase tenfold. And if you are thinking of changing careers, professional networks can help you find connections in the industry you are trying to enter or find job offers for specific companies. Joining LinkedIn groups will also give you access to job postings posted for group members. N7. Apply with confidence. Most job seekers often underestimate their value and do not have confidence in the value they can bring to an organization. Hiring managers are often looking for people who can do the job right away, and often the tasks you need to perform regularly are the ones you will learn and develop on the job. If you meet most of the qualifications for the job you are interested in and are confident that you can learn the rest quickly, apply. 8. Try informational interviews. Informational interviews are casual conversations between a job seeker and someone who works in the company they want to join. Informational interviews are often the result of successful networking and allow you to learn more about a specific job from someone who already works in that field. Informational interviews can also provide useful information to identify available opportunities. It can be an informal interview, but if handled correctly, it can bring you one step closer to the job you want. The first step is to talk to people you already know. This way, it will be easier to arrange an interview because you know each other. This informational meeting adopts a soft selling approach, asking for information and telling stories to get advice for job searching and career path. N9. Make the most of the interview. The interview is obviously what decides whether or not you will get a job offer. Therefore, it is necessary to take the time to prepare adequately. Ideally, before the interview, you should create answers to the most common questions and practice interview simulation techniques with friends, network contacts, or an interview coach. The more prepared you are for the interview, the more comfortable you will feel and the greater your chances of success. Dress elegantly for the actual interview and surprise the interviewer with your skills, experience, confidence, and competence. After the interview, it is advisable to send a thank you letter. Use the thank you letter as an opportunity to emphasize why you are the best candidate for the position. If during the interview you made a mistake in the answer, you can also use the thank you letter to clarify. N10. Follow up with the hiring manager. Being selected for the interview means being a strong candidate for the position. Therefore, it is important to take the time to follow up on every interview, including face-to-face, telephone, and second interviews. If possible, collect business cards from everyone you met during the interview. This way, you will have their contact information at hand. Show that you are a candidate in your emails and follow-up letters. Explain to the interviewer why you are the right person for the job and what you forgot to say, and include contact information, such as phone number or email address, so that the interviewer can easily contact you. N11. Search patiently. Finding a job can take longer than you think. In fact, even if you get an interview, it may take a long time to get results. According to Glassdoor, the fastest interview process is for waitress, with 8 days. The slowest job is professor, with 60.3 days. Therefore, it is very important to be patient during the long job search process. Understand that job searching is a process and keep a notebook at hand to write down everything you do during the job search. You don't have to be extremely detailed, but keeping some kind of log will motivate you. Rewarding yourself is also a good way to motivate yourself. When you record your job search, you can set many goals and create rewards. Finding a job is important, but you can't focus on work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you do, you will go crazy. You need to find a way to recharge your mental, physical, and emotional batteries. You can end the job search at a certain time every day and resume your normal life. Sit down, watch TV, and relax. You don't need to spend money to relax and have fun. This is all for today's video. We hope you found it helpful. We would like to know about your experience regarding the topic covered today. Share it with us in the comments, and, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask them. We will gladly respond. Your like would be a source of satisfaction for us, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming publications.